So, is Modern Warfare 3 going to be an amazing game? Well, that all depends on a lot of things. A lot of variables can make or break the game. See, here what you're watching is Call of Duty 4, one of their first Modern Warfare, their first Modern Warfare game Infinity Ward decided to work on. The thing is, though, it's flooded with this infinite noob tubing of sorts and everything like that. Now, they say history repeats itself, which I hope does not happen, because if so, then this shows what Modern Warfare 3 might end up to be. You see, so far, the main reason why I haven't gotten Modern Warfare 3 is because of the history. See, Modern Warfare 4 was, praised for all of it, innovation and stuff and everything. It was the first Call of Duty to level up, the level up system. It was the first to do perks. It was first to do weapon customizations, attachments, stuff like that. And it got really good. It got a really good response from it because it was like the #1 selling game in history. Don't quote me on this, but I think it even beat Halo at some point. But the thing is, though, there was a lot of things that was still wrong with it, and people still, say that this is probably the best Call of Duty out of them all. Even though you can't say that right now because this is what's going on. And don't get me wrong, it was a great game. To be honest, to me, it was one of the more balanced out of them all, weapon-wise and stuff. Because, like a good example of balance would be the submachine gun class. If you wanted something high-powered, you'd have to suffer in firing rate. That would be the 74U. If you wanted to have something with fast firing rate, you would want to you'd have to suffer with damage with the P90. If you want something with, like a little less recoil than like the 74U, but you want, a fast firing rate like the P90, you go with the Mini Uzi. The MP5, though, was an all-around just beast gun. It was considered overpowered, but I'm not counting that in there, so. But this game had a lot going for it. But the thing was, there was still a lot of things wrong with it, though, too. MP5 and M16 were seen overpowered. Grenade launchers are obviously overpowered in any first-person shooter game, so I don't understand why any developer of any modern shooter game would even want to put that in there if that's all you hear complaining. I mean, if you think about it, there is a reason why it's called a noob tube. I don't understand why these developers continue to put these on, even though they know what everyone calls it. See, it just baffles me, because, if they really wanted to get down in the nitty-gritty parts of their game to make it more balanced, they would take that out just altogether, and everyone that playing their game would be focused on the game, on the complaints of other weapons and stuff that they can tweak and balance. But Infinity Ward is not known for their updates. As you can see here, I transitioned to a normal game because this is how Call of Duty 4 was, and it can still be if you get lucky enough into certain lobbies. Normal game. No noob tubes flying across the map, no nothing. And this is playing hardcore headquarters. I usually play hardcore because that way I think of it more balanced, because in hardcore you don't need Juggernaut or stopping power, so it makes the game a little more balanced to me. But see, Modern Warfare 3, it could have, you know, it could have something going for it. Oh, I mean, obviously it does have something going for it, but down the line, in a few months, we will end up finding an overpowered gun or something that everyone will complain about. Yeah, and just so you know, if the jump cuts are so I can shorten the video, because it ended up being like a 20-minute video, and I just wanted to shorten it to 10 or whatever. So I just cut out the parts where I have to wait for my spawn and stuff like that. And there'll be a little bit of an audio lag. For some reason, Hog was messing up, and they made the audio out of sync. I don't know how that happened, but anyways, the Modern Warfare 2, everyone knows that was it was an awful game. So many exploits, so many problems. The guns had no recoil, it was overpowered. Every assault rifle was basically overpowered. If you wanted to snipe someone, you wouldn't want to use a sniper rifle. You'd use the ACR with red dot or something like that. That's how it was. And the thing was, with Modern Warfare 2, like, the day it came out, and for like, I want to say a month or two, people were praising it, saying, oh, it's the best game ever, you know, like, even some of the big commentators like Hutch and them were, and Hutch and like Mr. Sark or whatever, they were even saying, yeah, it's a really balanced game. In the very beginning, the gun seemed good and all that stuff, but later they realized that was not the case. And I've been watching some videos, and I've been watching like the Machinima live stream of Modern Warfare 3 to see, for them to be the first to be 10th prestige or whatever, and or 15th. Sorry about that. Modern Warfare 3 does 15th prestige apparently. But I've been watching their live stream, and some of them are even saying that, some of the people in Machinima are even saying that there are no recoil still in some of the guns. Like, it bounces around and stuff, but it still stays on target, you know? It's like, it's kind of like the Deagle in Call of Duty 4. You get massive recoil on it, but you can just spam the trigger finger on it, and it'll be exactly where it shot before. You know, like, it would be dead on. And it's just baffles me how people are still saying, like, oh man, Modern Warfare 3 is amazing, it's a different game, and all this stuff, and giving it praises already, and all these people who've gotten the game early and stuff like that because of all this business, and everyone's like making all this fuss about it and all this stuff. I mean, there was literally a guy who bought Modern Warfare 3 like, I think 2 days early off some dude on eBay, because the dude who was selling it on eBay got it from like Walmart or something, who was selling it early, and I guess the guy bought it for $60, but he sold it on eBay and sold it for about $1,000. How insane is that? Like, if we eventually find out that this game is just like Modern Warfare 2, and it's just as bad or could be even worse, then that guy just bought a completely awful game for $1,000. This is why I didn't buy it, because I'm just being caution. I mean, yeah, I like Call of Duty and everything, and there's been parts of me that are like, man, I really want this, but do I really want to go through the rage before and stuff like that? I mean, that's my thoughts on this. It's just weird how all this goes down like that. But I think the game is wrapping up here. I'm not sure. Let me check real quick. It is wrapping up yet in about yeah. So comment video, rate the video, subscribe if you're not. If you like this, yeah, give it a thumbs up and keep watching more that will be coming up. So yeah, so see ya.